Alright, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're on. Today I'm gonna review a very cool strain. I don't know if most of y'all young people can handle it though. It has nothing to do with the strain or potency or nothing like that, but anyway, I'll explain that later. So, permanent marker. So, first thing first, this bud has three parents. Now, I don't know if y'all really care or not. Most of you probably just trying to smoke some pot and get stoned, but I guess that's pretty. To be honest, fuck it. So, what does a permanent marker do? Permanent marker, first of all, it does smell like a fucking permanent marker. Whenever you open the bag of permanent marker and take a sniff, it's gonna hit your nose just like a fucking Sharpie would. Honestly, they should have just called it Sharpie. I'm getting tired of saying permanent marker every single fucking time. So anyway, this bud is just black. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. This bud is just absolutely gorgeous to look at. It's like one of its trademarks is just to be as black as a Sharpie and to smell like a Sharpie. And part of the reason I got my hands on permanent marker was because, well, if you know me, I smoke 70% indica dominant hybrids, and this is one of those. This bud does calm you down a lot and almost couch locks you. However, because of that sativa presence, it is still possible to override it and still move off of it. The visual effect is all you could ask for. But again, some people do not get the visual effect from cannabis. I do. And this is an absolute fucking bomb. Second only to probably Dazi. Dazi is just the fucking queen of pot. I don't know. I don't care what you guys say. And Skittles, I haven't smoked Skittles in like, holy shit, it's been 7 years since I smoked fucking Skittles. So, yeah, I remember Skittles being a bit more choppy than this. More like a 60% hybrid. However, it was very, very heavy, very dreamy, like surreal, but again, it was choppy, like a sativa visual. But again, that shit happened fucking years ago. And I'm not the same man today that I was back then. So, but if I do come across some Skittles, I'll definitely post a review. Also, as I mentioned in Northern Lights review, fuck, man, I just feel like I can't speak, man. Fuck. Maybe it's sativa time. But yeah, just like I mentioned there, I feel like this strain, puts a heavier emphasis on your linguistic skills. And I feel like it's because of an effect called aroused that the strain apparently produces. Now, I don't know about y'all young people out there, but it doesn't necessarily make me break up, okay? It's not like I hit a blunt and my dick is up like I'm on Viagra or something. It's not like that. What happens there actually is that there's like this loving, like almost euphoric feel to this bud. It reminds me of a strain that I still haven't smoked since called Love Potion. But I remember smoking it and going on the walk. And you see, the thing with Love Potion is actually the complete opposite of permanent marker. It's 70-30 sativa that produces the effect of being aroused. But again, as I said, it's not like your dick hits the fucking table, but it's more like instead of being angry and hateful, you're just loving and euphoric. And when you walk around the neighborhood, I mean, shit, it's like actually drinking a love potion from fucking Harry Potter or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I think that motherfucker drank like a lucky potion, but you get the fucking idea. This effect is dope, and I don't care what anybody says. If you see aroused on your strain, smoke that shit. And also, this has like this resonant effect of improving the quality of your language, because let's be real, the only time when humans improve the way they speak is when they're trying to smash. Alright? You ain't doing that shit for an A plus grade nothing, okay? But when, like, people gotta smash, oh, hell no. They're fucking talking crazy, they're making stories, they're lying, whatever. This pod will help you do that. Also, one thing to mention about permanent marker, or at least my permanent marker, is that I noticed that this bud breaks apart easier than most of the other buds. I don't know exactly if it's the way it was dried or cured or whatever, but it breaks apart almost into dust. And I know there's some exotic bud that's specifically bred for that reason, so that it's easier to roll up whenever you got to. But again, I feel like it's just the unique quality of this bud, because I don't know. It literally breaks almost into keef form. And the thing is that I smoked permanent marker that I guess wasn't grown right, and that one did not break as easy as the higher quality permanent marker. Now, but also I smoked bud that was the same level as permanent marker. It was an exotic and so on, but it did not break it as easily. That's why I can't necessarily make an argument that all exotic bud fucking breaks into keef for easy packing, but this specific strain, the permanent marker, does, or at least it's supposed to. So yeah, pretty interesting strain. Definitely one of my favorites. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to place it on number 2 and number 1, because I know eventually I'm gonna smoke some fire shit and the list is gonna change. So, but yeah, I would say if you can get this in high quality and high THC, do it. Also, try to get as higher THC as possible, because I feel like permanent marker specifically as a strain benefits from that. Now, THC numbers might not mean much, but I feel like permanent marker as a strain specifically benefits from high THC. I feel like if you get it in low THC, because of its structure, it's not gonna hit the way it's supposed to. Because there are strains that are like fucking 18% THC, 17.5. And they will knock the fuck out of you. I mean, I smoked animal mints that's 34% THC, right? It didn't do shit to me. Now, don't even get me started. I didn't even have fucking tolerance back then. And this was dispo weed at 34 fucking percent. And it was fucking mid. So, yeah. Now, I'm also gonna start rating pot from this point on. Not based on taste or looks or anything like that, or the way it fucking burns. I can smoke pot that tastes and smells like fucking chem hazard. The back of the package can say fucking bio leak, and I will still smoke it, because it's not, at the end of the day, it's not about the fucking smell or the look or the way it fucking crumbles at the end of your fucking joint, bro. At the end of the day is the effect of pot on my mind and the way I perceive the world. Because I guarantee you, if pot didn't do what it did Nobody would discuss and rate it on its fucking looks, or how many days it takes to fucking flower, or how it fucking smells. Nobody would give a fuck. Right? Alright. So, the argument is over. We ain't smoking fucking lettuce, are we? No, why? Because it got no fucking THC in it. If lettuce had THC, we'd be rolling that shit up and fucking smoking it, even though it tastes like fucking lettuce. Alright guys, I'll talk to you guys later.